Alright, test number one. Here we go. Driving away from Heilmeyer. It's my little corner of Neuried. It's right outside of Munich. We just passed a little place called the Fünf, where they do lunches for €5 per meal. Isn't that nice? It's so disgusting, we never eat there though. As you can see, it's a beautiful fall day. People are on their bikes, people are driving around. Yeah, I've been at work. Working on a Sunday, because that's my life. Of course, one of the only things that keeps me sane around here is my music, which I brought with me from the States, because Euro music sucks. Yes, it does. This is then the downtown of Neuried. It makes Palmer look exciting. There is a little bakery. It's all bio. Bio is Oko. Bio is, what is it? Organic. All vegetarian and organic. On a normal weekday, at this light, you sometimes have to wait 10-15 minutes because the traffic gets all backed up. But, you know, today it's not so bad. Up there ahead on the right is the Aral tank station. That's where I get my gas usually and wash my car. Isn't that exciting? Over here on your right as well, there's fields and pumpkins and stuff, and it's all self-serve. You kind of pull up, and next thing there's flowers or strawberries, and you just kind of pull up and take what you want and leave the money in the box. It's also trusting. Of course, as you see right here, the light turns to yellow before green. Very exciting. Sort of like being in a how do you call it? Drag race. Yes, that's it. As you can tell, this is completely unscripted. I don't even know if it's working sound-wise. On the license plates in the cars that you'll see in front of me, there are the first letter or two letters tells you where the car is registered. LL is something on Lech, Land on Lech. It's about 25 kilometers, 20 miles away from here, south, west in the direction of the Switzerland-Austria border. On our left, where you can't see because I'm driving straight, is about where I used to live. When I moved here, I first had an apartment that was this close to work, and now I've moved away, as you can see. So this is approximately 3 minutes from work. And now I live maybe 10 minutes away. It's horrible. A little more than 10, 15. We're about to get on the highway, but unfortunately it's a part of the highway where the speed limit is actually enforced. So we won't be driving fast at all. If we were to go south here instead of north, away from the city instead of towards the city, we would be heading straight towards the Alps. This could be a fairly amusing thing to do on a regular basis, maybe. Of course, as usual, you can only see straight ahead. Alright, test number 1. Here we go. Driving away from Heilmeyer. As you can see, it's a beautiful fall day. Because Euro music sucks. Yes, it does. Today's not so bad. Up there ahead on the right, and you just kind of pull up and take what you want and leave the money in the box. As you can tell, this is completely unscripted. About 25 kilometers, 20 minutes. It's horrible. A little more away from the city instead of towards the city. We would be heading straight towards the Alps. On my way to work in the morning, I drive on a little road that's kind of hard to explain. It all has to do with ease of life. Getting to meeting. When I get home, it's a very kind of funny name. Now I'm going to drive on the Mittlerer ring a little bit, take you for a little tour. I would have to wait for 3 changes of the light, so it's actually quicker for the last 5 years. I know lots of little secret ways. Now Mom, if you're watching this, you don't have to. Idiots all over the road. Been at work since I got in at 8 this morning. Got a lot done. And we're coming up to one of the 2 intersections that defines the area where I live. Through that are quicker than others. And people who don't know start breaking the rules, you'd think I wasn't even in Germany. And this way takes me... But yeah, so now I drive up here. Does it actually work? No idea.